Hi guys, this is a spare of the moment video. I was just working on a journal and about to glue some fabric down, and I thought, oh, I had a few questions about this before, so I would quickly stop and explain what I did. Now, you may have I've already put glue down, see? You may recall I made a blue hardcover patchwork journal not long ago. I actually made two at the time, but the other one, I'll put the link to that one down below so you can see what I mean. But that one, I had a few comments on Facebook about how I managed to get the fabric sewn onto the hardcover journal. Did I sew it to fabric first? And I did reply that I just sewed it straight to the book board. And a few people said, how did I get it so neat? So I thought before I quickly glue this one down, I'll just show you. I've already glued one side, so I'll show you the other side. I've already put glue down. I thought, oh, before I cover it up, I'll show you. So the other one was all patchwork. This one I was making a little less neat. So I've put some frayed fabric and a frayed tie and a bigger swatch on top. But it's basically the same kind of, I did it the same process, if you know what I mean. Just little scraps of blue upholstery fabric. And what I've done, I've actually sewn it directly onto the book board. So, I mean, I've just got a little cheap Elna 2000 sewing machine, and yeah, it sews really well. It sews through everything. The only thing I did find was there were a few skippity skips. See here, there, and I think that's just because the book board plus the fabric is so thick that it doesn't move through the machine. You kind of have to push it along yourself. So maybe I just didn't push it along, or I pushed it too much there. But anyway, so all I've done for this particular one, I didn't glue down. I just put the fabric and placed it all. I did put a dot of glue on the center of each little fabric just to put it in position, but I didn't glue the whole piece down, if you know what I mean. So like this piece here, I would have put a little dot of glue in the middle just to hold it down. I get all the pieces down, cover the whole thing, and then I just sew around each one. But I'm sewing direct onto the book board. So this side now I've put some fabric, and this side I'll also put some fabric. And to glue that down, I'm just using gel, matte gel medium. You could sew the edge of the inner fabric, but in this case I already sewed around the edges of the journal when I did the patchwork, so I didn't want to do another stitch. But yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have sewn all the fabric squares down, put my inner fabric, and then sewed around the edges, I suppose. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll also see this bit of fabric doesn't reach the bottom, but that's okay because I'm going to put a fabric pocket along there anyway, so it'll hide that little bit. And now just got some scrap cardboard, which this will be a hidden signature. I'll actually put some fabric over this, about that wide. I'll sew my signatures direct to this, and then I'll glue it in, and the fabric will be over the top and it'll go down the side, which will further hold that in. Anyway, so that's it. Just quick video. I thought before I glue this and cover it up, I'll just show you. You can sew direct to the book board. Well, my machine does. My previous machine did as well. But if you've got a really good machine that you don't want to risk it, other ways I have done, which I'm trying to think of which journal. Oh, I made a blue fabric patchwork journal. It was like a fabric sample book that I made. I'll put the link to that down below as well. Quite a while back, and that one I didn't sew directly onto the book board because that particular journal, I'll insert pictures as well to show you which one if you don't want to go back and watch a whole video. That particular journal, I used an encyclopedia cover, which was really, really thick, and a lot thicker than this because it's got a layer of bookboard, and then it had a kind of leathery, spongy covering over top of that. So that one, I actually had a sheet of fabric, and I sewed my patchwork to the fabric, and then I glued that onto the front cover. So you can sew direct to the book board if your machine can, or just sew it to fabric and then glue that on the front of your journal. So anyway, that's it. I better go. I need to glue that down before it dries. And yeah, I'll put the links to the videos that I'm talking about down below. And if you want to go see what I mean. Thanks for watching. Bye.